Pete Kutzer with the ORVIS Fly Fishing Schools. And today, I'm going to teach you how to make a great cast when you have that line going across your body in the river. Now, this cast has a lot of different variations that all have different names, and unfortunately that can get a little confusing. But we're going to simply call this cast a Circle-Spey cast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rod from downstream, I'm going to reposition my line to try and get it up above me, and then I can go ahead and make that cast. I'm trying to set up a roll cast on this shoulder right here. To do this cast, we can do it with a single-handed rod or a two-handed rod. It doesn't really matter. Spey casting is a great way to catch a lot of fish when you have some obstacles behind you, like you see here. So I'm going to take my single-handed rod. I'm going to start with my rod tip nice and low. And here's a little trick to remembering this Circle-Spey. I want to finish where I start. So the first thing I got to do, like the name implies, I got to make a circle. I'm going to start my circle right from here, and I'm going to make this big circle. By doing that, notice where my line sits. Now it's right here, but I want to remember that I finish where I start. I want to come back to this position. If I do this circle and end up way up here, now my line is really far away. I got to come right back to that starting point. There's my circle. Now my line is right here in a good position. I can bring my rod up into that roll cast position, deliver that line out, and now I'm swinging that fly, or I have my nymphs out in that direction. I can catch more fish. You can do that cast with a single-handed rod, and it's the same thing if we want to use a two-handed rod. So remember, if our rod is across our body, that's when it's time to make this Circle-Spey, sometimes also called a snap tee, or it's a similar cast. I'm going to take this rod, my rod tip is pointed right down here, I'm going to make this nice big circle, and I'm going to finish where I start. That gets my line right up here. Now I can sweep this rod around, come up into my roll cast position, make my cast, deliver my fly back out to those fish. And it's really a fun way to fish when you have some tight cover around. And that's the snap tee or Circle-Spey.